Hey everyone, David here with a really quick video. It's somewhat for some breaking news. I just got done finished eating breakfast, and then I check my feed on both Facebook and various other social medias, and I come to the realization that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has in fact been renewed for a sixth season. However, it comes with a slight sliver of bittersweet news, I guess you could say. Some bittersweet layers to this news breakout, which is really exciting for me. Obviously, you guys know that I'm a huge Agents of Shield fan. I reviewed the whole show episode to episode. I don't remember, unless I'm wrong, I don't remember ever missing an episode when it was debuting for both watching it and reviewing it. And I'm still currently reviewing it. We still got the season 5 finale, which can now be appropriately called the season 5 finale and not serious and the question with a question mark at the end. No, it can now just be the season 5 finale, and then we have the sixth season awaiting us probably toward the ends of this year. There is, however, a caveat. There is a slight caveat with this announcement. And the announcement is that yes, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has been renewed for a sixth season, but the catch is that it has been cleared for 13 episodes, not the traditional 22 that network television shows like this one usually get, especially on networks like ABC. This can actually be for good things. This can actually be made for good things. However, it does lead to some hypotheticals, some theorizing. But the good thing that I think can really come out of this only being 13 episodes is that it leaves less and much less opportunities for there to be any kind of bloat or filler episodes. I was actually kind of complaining about this not only within the most recent episode where I felt like the first 15-20 minutes were characters talking like the audience were and felt very redundant and kind of out of character for them. And a couple of episodes, well, I don't want to say a couple, but a few episodes back during either this whole Gravitonium storyline in the back half of season 5, or even during the Space Odyssey half of the episode during the first half with Cassius and them going to space and whatnot, there were a couple of episodes that did feel a little filler, where it's like they had to go on a mission and go grab something and then come back in a very traditional and I would say conventional Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. format. This style of just keeping it at 13 episodes as opposed to 22 really limits that from happening because they're going to be so busy trying to catch up our characters with the current storyline so that then they can create a plot that is much more cohesive, much better paced, and much more streamlined through just 13 episodes as opposed to 22. So there's less risk of there being any kind of bloat or filler. In fact, this probably will limit them to sticking with just one storyline as opposed to doing multiple pods, as they call it. Like season 5 had two pods, with the first half being the space stuff, and then the second half having to deal with gravitonium, and then trying to, deal with certain circumstances, certain fates that await them, especially involving the world and tie-ins to Infinity War. And of course, we can all look back at season 4 that had three story pods, with the first one being Ghost Rider, second one being the LMDs, and then the third one being the framework. And if you want to go back to season 4, you notice that there wasn't so much filler because they had three pods to kind of span 22 episodes across. So every storyline, so like say for example the Ghost Rider stuff was only like what, 9 episodes, eight, 7 or 8, and then LMD was about 7 or 8, and then the framework was about 7 or 8. So you only got a storyline stretched across 7 or 8 episodes. There's not no time to kind of breathe. You just got these characters constantly doing something, and that's why I think to this day season 4 is my favorite season, even over the current season 5. And that's because 22 episodes, it's a lot to kind of go through. And now here it's like, well, we can do something much tighter, much more fast paced, and also a little bit more intimate for our characters to kind of tackle in just 13 episodes, especially because of the next thing that people are kind of thinking is going to happen, which is that the sixth season will probably be the last. Because it's no surprise that the ratings have been a little clunky for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which tends to happen with shows that are very beloved by its fan base. And then you got other shows that for some reason continue to live on because for some people from this generation they continue to watch it and support it, not realizing that it doesn't exactly measure in quality. Gotham. So them kind of pulling back, I guess you could say, a little bit on the budget and just giving them 13 episodes as opposed to the usual 22, coupled with the ratings that Shield has been kind of faltering with, it kind of makes up the formula for why it wouldn't be that much of a surprise for later on this year, especially closing in on the release date of season 6, that we are going to get the news that season 6 will actually be the final one. But I will be comfortable for that because at least we get another season of another 13 episodes for the writers and the producers and the showrunners, everybody involved with the show, to really give us an impactful and amazing season to close out on. Because now you got 13 episodes, it's going to be tighter, and it could actually make for a storyline that could be one of the best ones of the show thus far. And what better way to kind of go out on the show with than a really tight storyline that does service to all the characters involved, especially if it manages to somehow tie in to Avengers 4 later on. I mean, it's just a perfect cap, and no pun intended, and it would be a really good way to go. And I'm glad to see that it got announced for a sixth season, but I say go out on a high note, and I think with 13 episodes, they can do just that. So please post in your comments below. What do you guys think of this announcement of Agents of Shield not only getting a sixth season, but a sixth season with just 13 episodes, as contrary to the usual 22? Could this make the show even better? Do you think that this could make the show even worse because you like multiple episodes streaming across different little plot lines, like the fourth season did, or the current fifth season is? And please tell me, how excited are you for the season 5, not series finale, of Agents of Shield this coming Friday? Don't worry, my review will go up as soon as possible, right after I'm done gushing over Deadpool 2. Hopefully that ends up being good. It's going to be a crazy weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like and share buttons down below to support the video, and of course subscribe to stay tuned for that season 5 finale. Until next time, guys, see you later.